How do you handle setbacks or failures? What I try and do is tell myself that a setback or failure is not indicative of my worth. And this was something that I had to learn because at the beginning of my business journey, if things were really good, I was really happy. And if things were really bad, I was really bad. And I tied my sense of self to how business was performing. And over time, I had to learn to change that and almost be very objective about results. And that's going to be the way that you do it. And also, here's the thing, you're meant to fail at the beginning because you haven't done it before. That's the whole idea. It's like going into a gym and thinking, right, I'm just gonna curl this whatever 40 kg just like that because, well, people do it. At the beginning, you start off with an 8. At the beginning, you start off with 6, then you go to a 10, then you go to a 12, and then you build up to that. And as with any skill, that's going to be the way that you do it in business. What's your most costly mistake? My most costly mistake, I lost 600 grand on an investment. And the reason why was because I didn't understand the investment and I tried to go out of my zone of competency. So I invested with someone in a property deal that I just thought I had to do property because it was just like a thing that you do. And turns out it was basically a bad deal and I lost money. And what was the lesson there? The lesson there is you stay in your zone of competence, right? There are things that you know disproportionately better than others. So please make sure that you stay in that zone and do not outsource your decision making to other people. And then probably the second costly mistake. After Fanbytes, I got involved in a different company and I tried to hire a co-founder for it. And I gave the co-founder too much equity. And what ended up happening was that the co-founder basically was not that bothered about the business after a while. And the reason why it was costly was because I think about the time and the investment and also what could have happened if I had actually fully given them equity and they had just left with a business. Now, what ended up happening was in the contracts, I was able to say, well, I can claw back the equity, which ended up just being quite messy. But that was a costly mistake. In fact, for any business owner, probably the biggest costly mistake you can make is the people that you decide to give equity to. That's very important.